This is a linear equation type question asked by UPSC in their CSAT exam of 2011. A person has only rupee 1 and rupee 2 coin with her. If the total number of coins that she has is 50 and the amount of money with her is 75, then the number of rupee 1 and 2 coins are respectively. Right, so the question is there are rupee 1 coin and rupee 2 coin. Right, and the quantity can be, suppose the number is q1 plus q2. Right, so they have given q1 plus q2 is equal to 50. Right, and in terms of money, how much money she is having? The money will be equal to 1 into q1 plus 2 into q2 is equal to 75. Right, so we will solve this equation and we will get the answer. Otherwise, second method could be in this case through options also we can check. Right, so you can check through options also, but here I am solving this equation. Right, so we will minus this equation, then q will get cancelled. Right, so this will become minus q2 is equal to minus 25. So q2 will be 25. Right, and the q1 will be 25. Right, so the answer is option C. So option C is the correct answer. Right, so I hope ये आपको सबको समझ आ गया होगा कि how I did it. If you guys still have some issues in that, so you can contact us and I will explain you this question personally. Right, this is a linear equation type of question asked by UPSC in their CSAT paper of 2013. There are some ball of red, green and yellow color lying on a table. There are as many red ball as there are yellow ball. So red ball is equal to yellow ball. Right, so there are twice as many yellow ball. So yellow ball is, there are twice as many yellow ball as there are green ones. So yellow ball is twice that of green one. Right, so the number of red ball is, so the question is asking the red ball. So red ball is equal to yellow ball. Right, so red ball will also be equal to double of green ball. Right, so the option is double the number of green ball. So the option B is the correct answer. Right, so option B is the right answer. See, only the language is tricky. We have to just understand the language right here. So if we can understand the language, we can solve it. Right, so this was a little bit tricky to understand for many students. Right, okay, so I hope ये आपको समझ आ गया होगा. If you guys still have some issues, so just read a question properly and you will get it. Okay, this is a linear equation type of question asked by UPSC in their CSAT exam of 2014. 4 persons, Alok, Bhupesh, Chandar and Dinesh, have a total rupees 100 among themselves. Right, so what is given, like total money they are having is 100 rupees. Right, Alok and Bhupesh between them has as much money as Chandar and Dinesh. So they have given like the Alok and Bhupesh have the same amount of money as Chandar and Dinesh is having. Right, if this is, then A plus B will become 50 and C plus D will also become 50. Right, so if you are confused how, then you just put A plus B into this. Right, so C plus D will become half of 100. Right, now but Alok has more money than Bhupesh. Right, so one more equation they have given, like Alok has more money than Bhupesh. Chandar has only half the money that Dinesh has. So the amount of money Chandar is having is equal to half of Dinesh. Right, so if we will put this equation, so this will become D is equal to 2C. Right, so we will put in this equation C plus D. So this will become, we know C plus D is equal to 50. So we will write D is equal to 2C is equal to 50. So this will be 3C is equal to 50. So C will become 50 by 3. So this will come out 1667, right? So this is the amount of money Chandar is having, right? So we will put, when we know C, from this equation we can calculate D, right? So D will be how much? We will put the value of C. So D will become 50 minus 16 by 67, right? So D will come out how much? D will come out 33.33, right? So we got C and D, Chandar and Dinesh, right? Now we will calculate about Alok and Bhupesh. Alok has in fact 5 more than Dinesh. So Alok is having 5 more than Dinesh, right? Like this. So A will become how much? D we are having 33 plus 5, so it will become 38, right? So who has the maximum amount of money, right? So B can't have maximum amount of money, so no need to calculate because A is having more amount of money, right? So out of these three, Alok is having more money, 38, right? Because Chandar is having 16 and Dinesh is having 33. So A is having the maximum amount of money. So the answer will be option A, right? So this is the answer, right? This is a question of linear equation type, right? Asked by UPSC and CSAT exam of 2014. For a charity show, the total ticket sold were 420. Half of these tickets were sold at the rate of 5 each. Right, one third at the rate of rupees 3 each and the rest for rupee 2 each. What was the total received? So how much is the total amount received, right? So how we will do it? Like total is how much? Total is 420 tickets, right? And out of it, if we will see, half of these tickets were sold at the rate of 5 rupees. So half of this will be 210. They are sold at the price of 5 rupees, right? Now second, one third at the rate of, so one third of 420. So one third of 420 will be how much, right? So how we will calculate? Like this, right? So this will become how much? From 3 we can cut this how many times? 3 1 3, 3 4 are 12 and 0. So 140 tickets, total how many tickets? 140 tickets are sold at the rate of rupee 3 each, right? And the rest is how much? Rest is 210, 140. So rest will be how much? We will deduct, we will add them, right? And we will deduct this 350 from 420. So it will be 70. So 70 tickets are sold at the rate of 2 each. So the question is asking just the total amount of money. So from here the money will be how much? We will multiply 2110 into 5. That will be the total amount of money, right? So it will be this much, right? Similarly from here, right? So this will be 0 and this will be 140. So the total amount of money will be how much? 1610. So the option is C. So the answer is option C, right? So this was easy question, right? So we just need to calculate the total amount of money they collected, right? So this is a linear equation type of question asked by UPSC in their CSAT paper of 2015. In a box of marbles, there are 3 less white marble than the red one, right? So the red one is how much? Red marble is how much? Red marble is equal to, there are 3 less white marble than the red one, right? So the equation will be white marble is equal to 3 less than the red one, right? Because the white marble are 3 less than the red one and 5 more white marble than the green one. So green marble is equal to how much? Green marble is 5 more than, right? And 5 more white marble than the green one, right? So white marble is, sorry, here it will come white. So white marble is 5 more, right? So they have given 5 more white marble, right? So this white marble will be 5 more than the green marble, right? See, this language is important. If we can interpret this language, our question is solved, right? So this language is tricky. Okay, so we have to convert this language into mathematical equation. Okay, that's it. If there are total 10 white marble, so now they have given white marble is 10. How many marbles are there in the box? So now we have to find the total marble. Total marble means we have to add them: white marble, red marble, and green marble, right? So total we have to find. So from this equation, so R will become 13, right? And from this equation, the green will become 5, right? So the total marble will become 10 plus 13 plus 5, right? So it will be 28. So the answer will be option A, right? So the answer is option A. This is a type of linear equation type of question asked by UPSC in their CSAT paper of 2015. In a parking area, the total number of wheel of all the cars and scooter, motorbike, right, is 100 more than twice the number of parked vehicle. The number of car parked is, right. So there is a parking area. In there we have car and scooters, right? So we have car and we have scooters, right? So scooter have 4 wheel. Oh, car have 4 wheel and scooter have 2 wheels, right? So they have given that the total wheel. So the total wheel will be how much? 4c plus 2s is how much? This is equal to, they have given it's 100 more than the twice the number of parked vehicle. So number of parked vehicle will be c plus s, right? So total vehicle will be this much. So they have given it is equal to twice the number of parked vehicle plus 100, right? So if you can make this equation, you can solve it very easily, right? So this will be how much? This will be 4c plus 2s equal to 2c plus 2s plus 100. This 2s will cut this 2s, right? 2c will go this side, so it will become 4c minus 2c is equal to 2c is equal to 100, right? So this 2 will cut this 50. So the car is, number of car is 50, right? So the answer will be C. Option C is the right answer, right? So this kind of question they have asked in some year, right? So you have to just get the concept, like how I am making the equations. Okay. So this is a linear equation type of question asked by UPSC in their CSAT exam of 2016, right? A class start at 11 a.m. and last till 2:27 p.m. 4 periods of equal duration are held during this interval. After every period, a rest of 5 minutes is given to the student. The exact duration of each period is. So they are asking the exact duration of each period. See, this question you can solve through options also, right? So you will take, like, suppose this is the answer, right? So 50. So you will multiply it with 4 because we need 4 periods, and then you will add, there are breaks of 5 minutes. So there will be how many breaks? There will be only 3 breaks, right? Okay. So but here I am telling you the whole procedure, right? So at 11 a.m. the class start and it goes till 2:27 p.m. right? So now total how many minutes are there, right? So it will be like 3 hours and 27 minutes, right? So in minutes it will become how much? It will be 60 into 3 plus 27. So it will be 180 plus 27. So total minutes will be how much? 207 minutes we have from 11 to 2:27 p.m. And in this minutes we have to arrange how many classes? How many periods? 4 periods, right? And each period have a break of 5 minutes. Suppose one period started here, right? So it will end here, and there is a gap of 5 minutes. Then the second will start, right? And then again break. Now the third will start, right? And the fourth will start, right? After fourth, there won't be any break because the class ended. So this is 2:27 p.m., right? So there will be how many breaks? There will be only 3 breaks of 5 minutes. So total 15 minutes are for rest, right? So total we have 207 minutes. So 15 minutes we will deduct because these 15 minutes there is no class. So 207 minus 15, right? So it will become how much? It will become 192 minutes, right? So we have total 192 minutes, and in this we have to take 4 periods. So what we will do? We will just divide it with 4. When we will divide it with 4, so it will come out 4 4s are 16, right? So 3 is remaining, 32, 4 8s are 32. So 48 minutes. So every period will be of 48 minutes, right? So the answer is option A. So this is the answer, right? So this was easy question, but just we need to understand, right? We have to just make a equation on the basis of the information given and we will get the answer, right? This is a linear equation type of question asked by UPSC in their CSAT exam of 2016. There are some nectar filled flower on a tree and some bees are hovering on it, right? So there are some flowers, right? So suppose there are some flowers, okay, and there are bees. If one bee land on each flower, one bee will be left out, right? So there are some bees also, right? If we allot one bees, then one bee left out. If two bees land on each flower, if we are allotting 2 bee to each flower, right, one flower will be left out. So what is remaining? One flower remain, right? One flower remain unattended. The number of flower and bees respectively are, right? So this is a good question and very confusing question, right? If you don't understand it, right? So what you can do, through options you can solve it very easily, right? So they are asking the number of flower and the number of bees, right? So suppose the number of flower is, and this is number of bees. So number of flowers are 2. If there are flowers are 2, bees are 4. In the option A, I am assuming option A first. So this can't be, because if we will allot one bee to one flower, right, because there are 2 flower. So how many bees are remaining? 2 bees are remaining. So the first condition is not getting satisfied, that only one bee remain free, right? Here they have given one bee will be left out. So the first condition is not getting fulfilled in option A. So this can't be the answer, right? The option B, the flowers are 3 and bees are 2. So in this, we are not able to allot, we are allotting one bees. So there are 3 flowers. So one flower is remaining. So in this also the first condition is not getting satisfied. So this is not be the answer. Now option C, there are 3 flowers and 4 bees. So we can allot one bees and 1 bee is remaining. So this condition getting fulfilled. The second condition, now we are giving 2 bees to each flower. So we give 2 bee to first flower and then 2 bee to second flower. Then 1 flower is remaining. So in third option, the both conditions are getting fulfilled, right? So we are having 3 flowers, right? And if we attach one bee here, one bee here, one bee here, so 1 bee are remaining. So the first condition is fulfilled. The second condition is we are attaching 2 bee here, 2 bees here, so 1 flower is remaining. So this condition is also getting fulfilled. So this could be the answer, right? Now we will take, let's check another option, D, right? So in D we are having 4 flowers we are having, right? So suppose 1 2 3 4. So now we have in option D 4 flowers we are having, right? 1 2 3 4, right? And we have 3 bee. So if we will attach 1 bee to this flower, 1 bee to this flower, 1 bee to this flower, so but 1 flower is remaining, right? So the first condition is not getting fulfilled here also. So the answer will be option C, right? So the answer is option C. Okay. So I hope ये आपको सबको समझ आ गया होगा. If you guys still have an issue, so you can comment or call us or WhatsApp us, and I will explain you this question again. So this is a linear equation type of question asked by UPSC in their CSAT exam of 2018. A bookseller sold a number of geography textbook at the rate of X per book, right? So suppose there is a geography notebook, right? And the price is, each book price is X rupees, and he is selling how many quantities? A number of quantity, right? Now A plus 2 number of history textbook. So for history, how many textbooks is selling? A plus 2 at the rate of, the price is X plus 2, right, per book. And A minus 2 number of mathematics textbook, right? So how many math textbook is selling? A minus 2, right? At the rate, what's the rate? Rate of each math textbook is X minus 2. So what is this total sale? So total sale we have to find. So the total sale of geography book will be A into X, right? And this will be X plus 2 into A plus 2, right? And this will be how much? This will be X minus 2 and A minus 2, and we will add all these, right? So we will solve it here. So this will become AX plus 2X plus 2A plus 4, right? Similarly, we will open this equation, so it will become AX minus 2X minus 2A plus 4, and this is AX here. So we will add all these. So this is AX, AX, AX. So this is 3AX, right? So this is 2X, this is minus 2X, so this will cancel this. This is plus 2A, this is minus 2A, this will cancel this. This is 4 plus 4, so this is 8. So this is 8. So this is 3AX plus 8. So the answer is option B, 3AX plus B, right? So this is the answer. See, if you can understand this basic thing, you can solve it in less than 1 minute, right? But we just need to have a patience, and we just multiply this thing, right? We are doing nothing, we are just multiplying it, right? And we are able to solve it. Okay, so this is very easy question. We have to just maintain our patience in the exam and just make an equation and try to solve it, right? So this is a question taken from linear equation. It's a type of linear equation type of question asked by UPSC in their CSAT paper of 2019. Rakesh and Rajesh together bought 10 balls and 10 rackets. Rakesh spent 1300 and Rajesh spent 1500. If each racket cost 3 times a ball does, what is the price of a racket, right? So the racket price is 3 times of ball price, right? And total how much money they spent? They spent 1300 Rajesh and Rakesh, 1300 and 1500 spent by Rajesh. So total money is how much? 2800, right? So 10 ball, so ball price will be B, right? 10 rackets, so this will be R is equal to 2800. But we know R is equal to 3B, so this will become 10B plus 10 into 3B is equal to 2800, right? We can take this 0 common and we can cancel with this 0, right? So this will be 3 plus 4B is equal to 280, right? So this will come this side and this will cancel this, right? 2800, how many times it will cancel? 70 times. So the ball price is 70. If ball price is 70, then racket price will be 3 times of it, right? So the racket price will be 210, right? So the answer is option C. So option C is the correct answer, right? So I hope ये आप सबको समझ आ गया होगा. If you guys still have some issues, so you can connect with us through WhatsApp or through comment. So this is a question of linear equation asked by UPSC in CSAT paper of 2020. A vessel full of water weigh 40 kg. If it is 1/3 filled, its weight becomes 20 kg. What is the weight of the empty vessel? Right. So the question is saying, suppose there is a vessel. Right. Suppose this is a vessel. So it is fully filled with water and its weight is 40 kg. Now, in second case, it is 1/3 filled with water and its weight 20 kg. So the asking the weight of empty vessel, right? So if you will try to solve it without using your pen, you will get little bit confused. So what you can do, let's suppose the weight of vessel is V and the weight of water is W. Then V plus W is equal to 40 in first case. In the second case, vessel weight will remain same, but the water weight is 1/3 and this is equal to 20. Right, now we can solve these two equations and we can find out the answer easily. Let's deduct them. Right, so if we will minus them, this we will cancel out, so it will become W minus W by 3 is equal to 20. So it will become 2, 3, right? So this will be how much? It will become 20 into 3 upon 2 is equal to W, right? So this will cut this 10, right? So this will be 30. So water weight is 30. If water weight is 30, the vessel weight will be how much? 10, because the total weight is 40, right? So the question is asking the weight of empty vessel. So it is 10. So the answer is A. Okay, see, this is very easy question, right? But you just need to make a equation in this, right? Otherwise, through common sense also you can solve it. Okay. So this is a question taken from chapter linear equation asked by UPSC and CSAT exam of 2021 in an objective type test of 90 questions. So there are how many questions? Total questions are 90. 5 marks are allotted for every correct answer. So 5 will get allotted if the answer is correct, right? And 2 marks are deducted for every wrong answer. So for every wrong answer, how many marks they are deducting? 2 marks, right? After attempting all the questions, this is important, all the questions, right? So all the questions are attempted, all 90 questions. A student got a total of 387 marks, right? So the student is getting how much marks? The student are getting 387 marks. So what is the number of incorrect responses, right? So correct plus wrong will be equal to 90. So because the total questions are 90. So if for every correct marks there are 5 marks, so the total marks will be 5C. But out of these 5C there are few negatives. So for that minus 2 marks are allotted, right? So this will be minus 2 into W for the wrong answer is, and what is the total? Total is equal to 387, right? So this will be 5C minus 2, and this wrong answer we can assume from this equation, this will be, wrong answer will be equal to 90 minus C, right? So it will become 90 minus C is equal to 387. Now we will solve this equation and we will get the answer, right? So 5C minus 180 plus 2C is equal to 387. 180 will come this side and it will get it into 387. 5C plus 2C is 7C is equal to, this will go this side and it will get added, right? So it will become 567, right? 7 will come this side and 7 will cut this one. It will come 8 times, 7 is the 56 and 7 1 the 7. So C is equal to 81. If C is 81, W is equal to 9, right? So the question is asking what is the number of incorrect responses. So the number of incorrect responses will be 9. So the answer is option first or option A, right? So this was easy question. I hope you all understood it very well, right? If you guys still have some issues, so you can call us or you can WhatsApp us or email us, right? This is a question taken from chapter linear equation, or it's a type of, this question type is linear equation type of question, right? Asked by UPSC in their CSAT exam of 2021. Jay and Vijay spent equal amount of money to buy some pencil and special some pen and special pencil of the same quality from the same store. So if Jay bought how many? 3 pen, right? And 5 pencil. So he is buying pen and pencil, right? And Vijay is buying what? Vijay is buying 2 pen and 7 pencil, right? Which one of the following is correct? And this is also given that they have equal amount of money. So this will be equal, both equation. So this will become 3 pen plus 5 pencil is equal to 2 pen plus 7 pencil, right? So 2p will come this side, 5pl will come this side. So this will become pen is equal to 7 pencil minus 5 pencil, which will become 2 pencil. So 1 pen is equal to 2 pencil, right? So the question is asking which one of the following is correct. A pencil costs more than a pen. Pencil cost, no, the pen cost more than. So this is wrong. The price of a pencil is equal to that of a pen. The price is not equal. The price of a pen is 2 times the price of pencil. So this is correct. So C is the answer, right? Let's see what's D. The price of a pen is 3 times. This is also wrong. So the answer is option C, right? This is a question of from chapter linear equation, right? So this is asked in UPSC CSAT paper of 2021. A person P asked one of his 3 friends, one friend is X out of 3 friends, right, as to how much money he had. X replied, if Y gives me 40, then Y will have, if Y gives me 40, so Y will be Y minus 40, right? After giving 40 to X, Y will have Y minus 40. If Y gives me 40, then Y will have half of as much as Z, right? So Z is, suppose Z, so it will become half of Z, right? But if Z gives me 40, but if Z gives X 40, then 3 of us will have equal amount, right? So Z gave how much? Z gave 40. So after Z gave 40, all will have equal amount, right? So this is equal to Y, right? So from here the equation will be what? 2y minus 80 is equal to Z, right? Now we will take this equation, right? We will put the value of Z. So from here Z will come out Y plus 40. So I will put this value of Z here. So it will become 2y minus 80 is equal to Y plus 40, right? So this will become Y, 80 will go this side, so this will be plus, so 40 plus 80 will be 120. So Y is 120. If Y is 120, then Z will be from this equation, Z is 160, right? Y is 120. So what is X, right? So X is how much? So we will calculate X from here, right? So X plus 40 is equal to Y. Y we know is 120. So X will become 120 minus 40. So it will be 80. So X is 80. So the question is asking what is the total amount of money. So total amount of money will be the addition of these. So what will be the addition of this? It will be 360. So this is the answer. So option B is the right answer. Okay. So I hope ये सबको समझ आ गया होगा. It was easy question. We are able to form two equation, right? And then we have to solve it, right? This is a question taken from chapter linear equation. This question is asked by UPSC in their CSAT exam of 2021, right? So this is a good question. Just focus on it, right? So from January 1st 2021, the price of petrol on mth day of the year is determined by this equation, where m could be 1, 2, 3 till 100 and thereafter remains constant. So after m is what? M is representing the day, the first day, the second day, and the price is determined by this equation, right? So you should try to understand that this equation is nothing. This equation is to determine the price on a particular day, right? After 100 days, the price become constant, right? On the other hand, the price of diesel in rupees per liter, right? So here also we have rupees in per liter. On the nth day of the 2021 is determined by this equation. This is 0.15 n for any n. On which date in the year 2021 are the prices of these two fuel equal, right? So they have given the price equation for petrol. So for petrol the equation is how, what? For petrol the equation is 80 plus 0.1 m, and m is 1 to 100, and after 100 the price will be how much? So let's determine. If m is 100, then price is what, right? So then the price will become 80 plus 0.1 into 100, right? So we are determining the price on 100 day, right? So it will be 80 plus this much, so the price will be 90. So when the price of petrol reach 90, right, after that it stop increasing, right? And for the diesel, right, for the diesel the equation is 69 plus 0.15 n, right? So n could be anything, right, from 1 to, like, for the whole year, right? So it could be anything, right? 165, right? So in 2021 they have given the equation. The price is determined by this equation, right? Now the question is asking on which day the price of both commodity, the price of petrol and diesel, will become equal, right? So the price should become equal, right? So the question is talking about when the price become equal, right? So let's the price become equal. The price is becoming equal. Let's suppose the price is becoming equal at some x days, right? So on that suppose no, we are not taking x here because that will increase one more variable. We already have two variable. When the price is equal, what will happen? This equation will be equal or not, right? Right, on that particular day, right? So there are two cases in this. The case one will be when m is less than 100, right? Less than 100 because after 100 days the price of petrol become constant. So we are first assuming that the price is becoming equal before 100 days, right? So in that case what will be the equation? The both prices are equal, so the petrol prices will be determined by this equation and the diesel price will be determined by this equation, and both are equal. So m is equal to n, right? So this n we can replace with m, right? Now we will solve this equation. So this will become 0, this will go this side, right hand side, right? And 69 will come this side. So this equation will become 80 minus 69 is equal to 0.15 m minus 0.1 m, right? So when we will solve this, it will be 21 is equal to 0.05 m. So from here m will become 21 upon 0.05. We will remove this and the 100 will come here, right? From 5 we can cancel this. This is 20 times, this is not 21, this is 11, right? 80 minus 69 is 11, right? So this is 11. So this will be m is equal to 220. But we assumed already that m is less than 100, so m can't be 220. So this case is wrong. It means that the price is becoming equal on the day, on which day? It's more than 100 day, right? So the second case we are assuming, like, the price are more than 100 days. So in that case, the petrol price is fixed. Petrol price will be 90 on 100 day or above than 100 day, right? So the petrol price are 90 and it is equal to the diesel price. So diesel price is 69 plus 0.15, right? This is n, or m both are equal, right? So we will write n because m is, when m is greater than 100, the price of petrol is 90. So what we will get from this? We will get from this 0.15 n is equal to 90 minus 69, right? So this will be 21. So the n will be 21 upon 0.15. Then we will remove this decimal point, the 100 will come, right? From 5 we can cut 20 times, and this is 3 times, then 3 will cut this 21 7 times, 7 into 20, so this will be 140. So on the 140th day the price will become equal. So 140 within price will become equal, but the question is asking the date, exactly the date is asking, right? So in January we have 31 days, right? In Feb we have 28 days, then in March 31, and in April we have 30 days, right? So the total of this will be 8 9 10, right? 3 3 6 9 10 and 12, so 120, right? So 20 more days. So we have reached till, we have finished April. So from May verse to 20, because we want 20 days more, we have to find a day on 140. So 120 we already reached, so 20 days are remaining. So 20 days means from 1st May to 20th May. So on 20th May the price of both commodity will be equal. So the answer will be option B. So this is the answer, right? See, this equation just have 3-4 calculation more than the other questions, right? But this is a good question. If you can get how we are doing it, you can solve it easily in the exam, right? This is a question of simple linear equation, right? Asked by UPSC in their CSAT exam of 2022. On one side of a 1.01 kilometer long road, 101 plants are planted at an equal distance from each other. What is the total distance between the 5 consecutive plants? Right, so there is a road, right? The length of road is 1.01 kilometer. We will convert it into meter, so that it will become, in 1 kilometer we have 1000 meter, right? Now it's converted into 1000 meters, so it will become 1010.00, right? So this is a road from here to here, right? So now we have to plant 101 plants, right? 101 plant we have to plant in this, right? So just understand one concept. Suppose this is a road and I have to plant 3 trees, right? So I will plant like this at equal distance. So the gap is here and here, so I have to plant 3 trees, right? And the gap will be how much? The gap will be 2, right? Or you can assume like 1 tree we planted here, so now we have to plant 2 trees. So at what distance? So we will divide the total distance by 2, right? So similarly here we have to plant 101 tree, right? So the gap will be 100, so we will divide the total distance 1010 with 100, right? So it will come out, because we have to plant them at equal distance, right? So this is given, so the distance will be how much? It will be 10.10, right? So this will be the distance between any 2 consecutive tree, right? Plant or tree. But the question is asking the distance between 5 consecutive plants. So suppose I am here planting 5. First we planted here, second, third, fourth, fifth. So the total distance will be this much. How many gaps? 4 gaps. As I told you here, if I want to plant 3 trees, so the gap will be 2, right? So similarly here they are asking for 5, so we will multiply with this distance. This one distance is 10.1, right? So the total will be 10.1, 10.1, 10.1. So this will become, otherwise you can add them all, otherwise you can multiply it with 4. So it will come out 40.4, right? So this is the total distance between 5 consecutive plant, right? So option B will be the correct answer, right? I hope you आपको समझ आ गया होगा. Okay, if you guys still have some issues in this, so you can connect with us. Okay, this is a question of linear equation asked by UPSC in their CSAT paper of 2022. A has some coins. He gives half of the coin and 2 more to B. So let's make the equation, right? Suppose A has how many coins? A number of coins, right? So now B coins. How many number of coin B is having? B is having half of coin of A plus 2 more. Like he gives half of the coins and 2 more to B. Now B gives half of the coin and 2 more to C. So now C is having how many? C is equal to P by 2 plus 2. Right. C gives half of the coin and 2 more to D. So D will be how much? C by 2 plus 2. The number of coin D has now is the smallest 2-digit number. This is very important. So now D is having how many coins? D is having the smallest 2-digit number. The smallest 2-digit number is 10, 10. So 10 is the smallest 2-digit number. This is very important in this question. If you can understand this, you can solve it. So D is how much? D is 10. So we will write this. So how much will be the C from this equation? From this equation, the C will be C by 2 is equal to 10 minus 2. So this will be 8. Right. So C will be 16. If we have C, then we can calculate from this equation B. So B by 2 will be equal to 16 minus 2. So this will come out 14. Right. So B will become 28. Right. So if B is 28, from here we can calculate A. So it is 28 minus 2 is equal to A by 2. Right. So this will be how much? This will become A is equal to 2 into 26. So this will be 52. Right. So what is they are asking? How many coins does A have in the beginning? So A is having 52 coins. Right. So the answer is option D. Okay. So the main trick in this question is this one. Right. If you can understand this, you can solve this question very easily. Right. This is a question from chapter linear equation asked by UPSC in their CSAT paper of 2022. A bill for rupees 1840 is paid in the denomination of rupees 50, 20 and 10 notes. 50 notes in all are used. So total how many notes are used? Total 50 notes are used. Right. So consider the following statement. So they have given 3 statements. Right. And the total amount they paid is 1840. So the question is asking how they paid that amount. Right. So we will check one by one. So let's take first. Right. So let's suppose this is rupees 50, this is rupees 20 and this is rupees 10. So the quantity of every note, right? So in the first case, 25 notes of 50 notes are of rupee 50 are used. So rupee 50, how many? 25 notes, right? And the remaining are in the denomination of 20 and 10. So this will be how much? The amount will come 25 5s are 1250. So this is the total amount, right? Because this will be 25 into 50. So how much is remaining? The remaining amount is 1840 and 1250, right? So no need to detect this also, like we can do it from here also. Suppose all the remaining notes, how many notes are remaining? 25. So let's suppose all the remaining notes are of rupees 20, because this is the biggest amount we are having now. So suppose the total all 25 I am allotting to this 20 rupees notes, right? Because total we have 50 notes only. So this will be how much? This will be 500 rupees. So we have 500 rupees here and 1250 rupees here. So this is the total amount. So the total is 1750. This is not equal to 1840. So this case is wrong, right? So this possibility is not there. Now we will check the second one. 35 notes of rupee 20, right? So 35 notes are rupee 20s are paid. So this will be how much? This will be 700 rupees only. See from here, I have seen like many students what they do, they consider one is not possible, so they cut options with 1 and they say answer is B. This is wrong because the question is asking which one of the above statement are not correct. So the question is asking not correct. So 1 is not correct, right? So this can't be an answer at all, right? So the answer will be in out of these 3, right? So the second case is 35 notes of rupee 20 are used and the remaining are in the denomination of 50 and 10. So after we use 35 here, how much we are having? The remaining is only 15 because total we have 50. Total notes we have is 50 only. So suppose I am allotting all 15 to the 50 rupee notes, right? So how much this will be? This will be only 750. So the total will be 1450 rupees only. This is not 1840. So this is also, this case is also not possible, right? So now we will check the third one also. In the third one, 20 notes of rupee 10. So the 20 notes are of rupee 10. So this will be equal to 200, right? And the remaining are in the denomination of 50 and 20. So suppose the remaining are how much? 30. Suppose I am allotting all 30 here, right? So this will be how much? 30 into 50. So this will be 1500, right? So this is 1500 and this is 200. Total is 1700. So this case is also not possible. So all 3 are not possible. So the answer will be option D, right? So the answer is option D. So here we have to check all 3, right? Fine. I hope ये आप सबको समझ आ गया होगा. If you guys still have some issues in this, so you can comment or call us or WhatsApp us and I will explain you this question personally, right? So this is a question of linear equation asked by UPSC in CSAT exam of 2022, right? So 5 friends P, Q, X, Y and Z purchased some notebook. The relevant information is given below. Z purchased 8 notebooks more than X did. So it will be like Z equal to, Z is purchasing 8 books more than X did, right? So this will be the equation. P and Q together purchase 21 notebook. So this will be P plus Q is equal to 21. Q purchased 5 notebook less than P did, right? So Q purchase is how much? Q purchase is 5 notebook less than P did, right? So the equation will become P minus Q is equal to 5, right? And here we have P plus Q is equal to 21. We will add this equation. So this will be 2P is equal to 26. So P is equal to 30 notebooks, right? Now XY together purchase 28 notebooks. So X plus Y is equal to 28. And from this equation, P purchase, P is how much? 5 notebook more than X did. So this is X plus 5. Right, from here we know P is equal to 13. So if we will write 13 is equal to X plus 5. So X will be how much? 5 will go this side, right? So it will be 8. Right, so now he is asking if each notebook is priced 40, then what is the total cost of all the notebooks? So what we need? We need P plus Q plus X plus Y plus Z, right? So this is the total notebook. P plus Q is 21, right? X plus Y is how much? X plus Y is 28, right? And they are asking what? Z. So Z is how much? Right, so Z we have to calculate from this equation. So Z is equal to, X is 8 and this is also 8. So this is 16. So the 16, right? This is 28. Okay, so this will be how much? How many books? This will be 5, right? 8 and 9 and 6, 15, right? So this is 65 and each notebook cost 40 rupees. So we will multiply this 65 into 40, right? So this will be how much? 4 5s are 20, right? 4 6 are 24 and 2 26. So the answer is 2600. So option A is the right answer, right? So this is the answer. So this is a question taken from chapter linear equation asked by UPSC in their CSAT paper of 2022. So many student was not able to solve this question in exam, and it is very easy question, right? So the question is, how many seconds in total are there in X week, X days, X hours, X minutes and X seconds, right? So the question is asking, okay, how many seconds are there? So he has given some weeks, some days, hours, minutes and second, and asking the answer in seconds. So don't get confused with this X, right? So let X is remain as it is, right? So X week, so in X weeks how many seconds will be there? So this will be X, right? And in 1 week there are 7 days, and in 1 day there are 24 hour, right? And in each hour there are 60 minutes, and in each minutes there are 60 seconds. So this is total seconds, right? Similarly we will do for X days, right? So in X day the answer will be X into, in 1 day there are 24 hours, 60 minutes, and each minutes there are 60 seconds, right? Similarly we will do for X hours, so it will be X into 60 into 60, right? Similarly for X minute, so in X minute there will be, in per minute there are 60 seconds, so it is also get converted into seconds. Now X seconds, so it will remain as it is X, right? And we will to add them all, and this is our answer, right? So now there is a trick, like we can solve, we don't need to calculate all this. If we will see the options, like from here we can see, like this is at last, this is X, X will be common, so here it will become 1, right? So the unit digit, because here the unit digit will be, in this will be 0, unit digit 0 0 0, but in this the unit digit will be 1, right? So the answer will be from option B or D, right? So this can't be the answer, option C and A, because the unit digit is 0 here, right? So if we will see from here, if we will multiply this, so if you will multiply, the answer will be 604800. I'm writing directly, right? So you have to calculate it. If you will see, like this is the answer of this one, so the answer will be near to this one, so the answer will be near to 60,000. So only this figure is near to 60,000, so this will be our answer, right? So option D is the answer, right? Otherwise you can calculate all these and add them all, right? Otherwise you can directly do with options. Okay, see, this is an easy question. We have to just convert everything into seconds and we have to add them, right? So I hope you got this right.